So today we're going to go through preparing a slide for urine sediment. So in front of me I have the clean pipettes we're going to use, the pencil for labelling the slide, I have a pre-spun urine samples, microscope slides and cover slips, my waste pot and then my microscope for reviewing the slide afterwards. So we're going to make a start. So first of all I'm going to take myself a microscope slide. I'm going to pop out a cover slip so that I can get it later. I've got my clean gloves on just now, but after I've handled the urine I don't want to touch any of the slides that are inside this pot, so I'm just going to pop it there. I'm actually going to label the slide just now, just because my gloves are clean and therefore I'm handling a clean pencil. And now I'm ready to make a start. So I'm going to take my clean pipette, take my urine sample, and if you look closely at it you can see that there's a bit of sediment in the bottom. So first step is to remove the excess with your clean pipette. Make sure you don't touch the sediment and remove as much of it as you can without disturbing it. Like so. Place that in the waste. Okay. And then we're going to resuspend the sample by giving it a flick. Okay. And now I'm going to take my sample out. I'm going to place a take a drop of it into the pipette, place it onto my microscope slide, like so. I'll put this in clinical waste and take my cover slip and gently drop it over the top, trying to avoid any air bubbles from appearing in the middle of the slide. There we go. So I'm going to use my microscope. I'll take my gloves off first, place them in clinical waste, and then take my slide to the microscope. Before I put my slide on, I'm going to make sure that I've selected the low power lens. I've dropped the stage down to the bottom to make sure that I don't damage anything when I'm using this microscope. Place the microscope slide on and then bring the stage up. Once I've brought it up to the top, I then bring it down as I'm looking through the microscope till I can see the crystals, and then I use the fine focus to focus in on my slide. And at that stage I then use the directional controls to do a systematic exam of the urine sample. And that's what I would do to prepare for urine sediment.